This is Mark News and Mr. Marketing. On today's video presentation, which is January 20th, 2014, today's blog post, ladies and gentlemen, marketing tips you can learn from a child. I want to show you a couple of subtleties really fast. If somebody comes to the home page of your blog, rather than just let them read your information, ladies and gentlemen, which you hope they will do, see how it has this? This is a free plugin, by the way. Read the rest of this entry. What they need to do is click through. And when they do, this will take them inside your blog. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are a little more sales orientated, you know how they tell you to get that mini yes first? This is like a forward momentum for them. It gets them engaged. Now, if they actually want to see the blog post, they need to click through. If they're interested enough, they will. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you, I want to scroll down here to the bottom of this blog post really quick and show you something. This is actually not my blog post. You remember the lady I told you about? I did 2 videos on YouTube. This is actually the third in that series called Marketing Leverage, how to get massive free viral exposure. This is the lady here, Ella Rich, who originally contacted me. So today, Ella's post appeared on my blog. So think of this like in an offline business, ladies and gentlemen. You see like Barnes and Nobles and these businesses, they'll get local authors, or sometimes if they can get nationally well known, or internationally known, recognized authors, they'll mention this, they'll tweet about it, Facebook about it, and let people know, hey, on this particular day this person's going to be at our store, and they do a book signing. Well, in this particular case, Ella, who I don't know, I contacted her Friday. I'm presuming she let her audience know that she's going to be on this particular blog, and that hopefully will send some eyeballs I didn't have previously towards me. And obviously people who regularly read my blog, when they come here and look down, they're probably surprised and say, oh my goodness, this is somebody new. So the point I'm trying to say is, what you got to do is network, resource share. Now, the other thing, ladies and gentlemen, originally we're both on Google Plus, Ella and I. She reached out to me. I'm doing the same thing with other entrepreneurs in terms of lining up some interviews. I got some Google Hangouts, coming up. And the point is, ladies and gentlemen, it's a numbers game. Some people will get back to you. Some people won't. Some things fall through. Don't take the rejection personally. What you're trying to do is establish your cred. So if you have to go through 15 people to get 2 to say yes, the people who are watching those videos or audio interview, they don't need to know that, and they don't care. So don't get hung up on that, ladies and gentlemen. And the other thing is, let me say this, for those of you who are looking at this and you got information about marketing your small business product and or service, if you're interested in being a guest blogger on my blog, contact me. And if nothing else, maybe I can be featured on your blog and vice versa. Now, if you have a free blog platform like Blogger or LiveJournal, I'd really rather not. Okay, just to be totally honest with you. But if you have your own self-hosted blog, be it Joomla, WordPress, whatever, and you're into the marketing situation, you like what you see here, reach out to me, contact me. Who knows, maybe we can interview each other, if nothing else. So the point is, what I wanted to show you about networking and resource sharing, ladies and gentlemen. You hear this stuff all the time. You wonder, are people really doing this, or is this just theory? Now, let me show you something else really quick here. In a previous video, I talked about these different type of opt-in boxes. And as I pointed out here, this is my inline box. And I want to show you something. If you come to the way, this is my light box. Now, you see how this is the front of my blog. You see how this is darkened out in the back, and it kind of makes you focus on this. Now, you see where this little X is down here? If the people want to click out of it, they simply click out of it. But hopefully what they'll do is take the time to read this, little headline up here, and then see these bullet points. And if it interests them, they can put their name and email address. Now, this particular software that I'm using, ladies and gentlemen, is so powerful because the next time you come back to the blog, if you come to the home page, it pre-fills in your first name and your email address. You got some programmers out there. These people are it's incredible the things they can do. But anyway, here's my point. Let's suppose somebody is really annoyed and they click off of that. Well, if all you have is that lightbox form and you don't have an inline form, ladies and gentlemen, if this is the first time they came to your blog and for whatever reasons they don't like what they see and they take off, you're not going to have a way to capture their name. I was on a webinar recently, and I'm just sharing this so you know this is why you have to look at your statistics. And one of my instructors, who's very successful, she was actually doing a blog critique, pardon me, of my particular blog. This blog, you can market online now, and she said, Mark, that opt-in, that light box is annoying. And she said, I know some people praise it, but I don't like them. I didn't bother telling her that that annoying light box out pulls my inline box, and that at the bottom of each blog post there's a way for you to opt in again. It out pulls those by 500%. So there is no way possible I'm getting rid of that uh, light box, ladies and gentlemen, until the numbers fall way down. So my point is, that's why you test, entrepreneur. So don't ever just, like, you're reading my blog and I'm supposed to be helping you market your business. And as I've said a gazillion times, and I will emphasize here again, you test what you hear from Mr. Marketing, irregardless. Inexpensively test. You don't just roll something out. So, ladies and gentlemen, the main thing I wanted you to see was why you should be resource sharing. So, on that note, for those of you who want to discover how you can add an additional 25% more gross profit, do so in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients, then, ladies and gentlemen, there you see it. Your free 9-page special report. What you need to do is just head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales, because that's where you can get it. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.